I just wanted to come live quickly because I used to do so much art as a kid, and somebody who grew up as a good girl, who was always in her own bubble. Art was my outlet. So when I say art, it included reading, it included writing. Although most books that I read were just academic books or just stories in my English or Hindi notebook, Hindi academic books, but I really loved those. I also used to do a lot of creative writing, which I didn't show anybody, but there was something that happened, I think in class third or fourth, where there was this creative writing piece and I wrote a short story. It was my first short story. I don't remember it, but I remember being very proud of myself. I really enjoyed it. And I also used to do a lot of drawing, a lot of coloring, and thankfully my school, considering it's an Indian school, we used to have a lot of drawing. Like most Indian schools are more focused, at least in small towns, we are more focused on academics. Even though my school was also actively promoting academics, it was also promoting art. And I'm so grateful for my art teachers because they were very strict with art. They really pushed us to create more art, do more art. And thankfully, I had a good experience. Thankfully, I actually took art seriously, which is not what it is for, but as a serious kid, all my life, I took it seriously. But now I can see the benefits of that, right? In hindsight, we are all intelligent. Maybe at the time I might be sulking, why do I have to do this and all of that? But now I feel like it has become an incredible tool for my healing journey. And not only that, I am going to do this with my clients as well. I have been doing it. I've been doing different kind of art therapy sessions with my clients one-to-one, and it has been amazing. And but I actually forgot about that in the last couple of months because it's been tough for me personally. I also forgot that art is something that really helps me feel grounded. It helps me be in the present moment. So today, because it was a weird day and I had cramps and I couldn't do a lot of things, so I actually ended up taking out this huge coloring book, which is actually for the age group 3 to 5. But I started that and I started coloring, and every time I color, because I'm also a writer, I start writing as well. So I colored this and then I wrote a poem as well. This is a short poem and I loved it, and I'm feeling so much better now. Even my cramps have gone because I shifted my focus from the cramps to my art, and that's why I'm making a case for including art practice into your healing journey. It is so essential. It really grounds you in the present moment. And I think most of our life's problems that we kind of create in our head is because we are not in the present moment. So when we are in the present moment and we are using pen and paper to create something, and also even destroy something, because destroying is also part of the creative process. Something needs to die first in order for us to create something more, something different from it. So including that part really helps us become more grounded in the present moment. It helps us be less anxious. We stop to overthink. We stop actually to do anything but actually be in the present moment and create what we are creating. And that really helps us be mindful. It helps with our anxiety. It helps with our overthinking. It also helps us get connected to ourselves. And I also believe that art is the primary tool for, it is actually the most beautiful tool to connect with source, God, universe, however you might define it. Because it is where we actually get into our God essence, because we are also creating, we are destroying, we are also even maintaining, and art follows that entire process of creation, destruction, and preservation. And I think that combines, because we are all representations of God, right? So art actually allows us to feel in touch with our own power. And when we start to create something, we can actually witness our power. We can see how powerful we are. If I can draw something and color it and make it beautiful, it allows me to also feel that if I can do this, I can do something else, right? Just small actions of you being able to create something, you realize that I have this evidence that I can create this out of thin air, and then I can also create something else, if that makes sense. And it also, especially in this day and age where there's AI everywhere. Like you cannot differentiate between if this is a real person or an AI or an AI avatar. When you do art, when you create something, when you color, even colors feel vibrant. The life that we are seeing now is through the lens of, like, even here, who am I? When you see me in person, might be different from how I'm seeing in this video. Even though there's no filter, there's nothing, but just the play of lighting, just the play of different things when we are on the rectangular box is very different from when we are in the real life. And I think art helps us do that. When I'm using the color blue, I'll be more observant to look at the color blue, and when I see it on my phone, it will look different, and when I see it outside in the world, it will look different. So art really helps you connect, observe more. And I think in the spiritual sense, when I talk about life, it is about being an observer, not being entangled with life. Of course, be immersed in life, but not get entangled where you don't realize that this is all a divine play and we are mere players in this divine play by the creator, by source. So art helps us with all of that. It's just it's such a beautiful divine practice. And yeah, I just wanted to make a case for it. If I hope that all of this helps you pick a pen, a piece of paper. Maybe you're a singer, or maybe you're a musician. Do something that helps you get connected to yourself. I would highly encourage, just get a mandala book or like a coloring book and start coloring. It really helps you be in the present moment. I'm going to do that inside my program today, inside my group session with my clients. And we are very excited for it. I'm very excited because it's going to be phenomenal. And yeah, just do that. Do some art. Connect with yourself. That's how you connect with source. That is how you feel grounded. That is how we all need that, right? Art can can help you make sense of the chaotic world. It can help you be in the present moment. It can help you heal.